What if I told you that right now an invisible system is learning who you are? Not your name, not your face, but your behavior. Every tap, every scroll, every second you hesitate is being measured, not in secret, but in silence. It begins simply. A quiet room, dim light, a person lying on their bed with a phone in hand, scrolling, laughing at a short video, pausing on a headline, searching something personal, deleting it, searching again. It feels private. It feels harmless. It feels like freedom, but invisible signals are already moving. The moment you unlock your device, tiny pieces of information begin to travel. They move through networks you never see, through cables buried underground, through signals bouncing across towers, through massive buildings filled with humming machines. Within milliseconds, your action becomes data, and data becomes insight.
I have nothing to hide, but this is not about hiding. It is about patterns. Patterns are powerful because patterns reveal predictability, and predictability is valuable. The system does not need your secrets. It only needs your habits. How late you stay awake, what topics make you stop scrolling, what kind of images hold your attention, how quickly you react. Every micro-behavior builds a profile, not a personal one, a behavioral one. Somewhere inside silent servers, a version of you is being constructed. It does not know your childhood memories. It does not know your favorite song. It knows what keeps you engaged. It knows what triggers emotion. It knows what captures attention. And attention is the most valuable currency in the digital world. Every platform competes for it. Not your money first, your time. Because time leads to engagement. Engagement leads to data. Data leads to prediction. And prediction leads to influence. But influence does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like a suggestion, a notification, a recommended video, a product that appears at the perfect moment. Have you ever noticed that after searching something once, similar content follows you? Not randomly, but precisely. It feels intuitive, almost psychic, but it is the mathematics. When millions of users behave in similar ways, patterns emerge. If you pause on certain content, others who paused there also liked something else. So the system connects the dots and delivers what statistically keeps you watching. This is not magic, it is probability, and probability becomes powerful when combined with scale. Now imagine billions of interactions happening every minute. Messages sent, videos watched, links clicked, products searched, all feeding the same invisible network. A network that never sleeps, never pauses, never forgets. But here is the deeper layer. The system does not just respond to behavior, it adapts to it. If something makes you emotional, you see more of it. If something keeps you curious, it multiplies. If something makes you react quickly, it learns to present it sooner, next time. Gradually, your digital world becomes personalized. Two people can search the same phrase and see completely different results because their patterns are different, their profiles are different, their predicted interests are different. Over time, the feed feels comfortable, familiar, aligned with your thinking. That comfort keeps you engaged, and engagement strengthens the profile. The cycle continues quietly, efficiently, endlessly. But personalization has another side. When you see more of what you already agree with, your perspective narrows. Not intentionally, not aggressively, but subtly. Content that challenges you appears less often. Content that confirms you appears more frequently. This creates digital comfort zones, and comfort zones feel safe. But growth rarely happens inside them. The system is not trying to limit you. It is trying to optimize engagement, and engagement thrives on familiarity. Now consider emotion. Emotion travels faster than logic. Anger spreads faster than calm discussion. Fear spreads faster than careful reasoning. Excitement spreads faster than neutrality. The system measures this. It analyzes which emotions increase watch time, which headlines generate clicks, which thumbnails trigger curiosity. Emotion becomes data. Data becomes strategy. And strategy becomes design. The design of your digital environment is not random. It is engineered for retention. But here is something even more fascinating. The profile built about you may understand your routines better than you consciously do. It knows when you are most active. It predicts when you are likely to engage. It estimates what might persuade you, not because it thinks, but because it calculates. Patterns over time reveal tendency. Tendencies reveal probabilities. Probabilities reveal likely outcomes. Now imagine the next stage. Artificial intelligence that does not just recommend content, but generates it. Custom articles tailored to your interests. Custom videos shaped by your past engagement. Narratives designed to hold your attention longer than anything generic ever could. Two individuals might experience entirely different digital realities, each shaped by data, each delivered through algorithms, each feeling completely natural. This is where awareness becomes essential, because the system is not evil, it is not conscious, it is optimized, and optimization without awareness can quietly reshape perception, not dramatically, not overnight, but gradually, one suggestion at a time, one notification at a time, one recommendation at a time. Convenience accelerates this process. Instant navigation replaces memory. Autocomplete replaces recall. Recommendations replace discovery. Playlists replace searching. Feeds replace exploration. Decision-making becomes assisted, not forced, not imposed, but gently guided. And over time, guidance feels normal. Back in that quiet room, person finally locks their phone. The screen goes dark. Silence fills the space, but somewhere, processing continues, updating the profile, adjusting tomorrow's feed, refining predictions, learning, always learning. Should this create fear? Not necessarily. Technology has transformed the world. It connects families across distance. It spreads knowledge instantly. It improves healthcare. It accelerates innovation. But awareness determines control. Without awareness, systems expand unnoticed. With awareness, users become intentional. The future will be even more connected. Smart devices listening for commands, wearables tracking movement, homes adjusting automatically, artificial intelligence predicting needs before they are spoken. More data, more integration, more automation. The invisible system will grow. The only question is whether understanding will grow with it. Because once you see the pattern, you cannot unsee it. You realize that digital life is not random. It is structured, optimized, engineered, not against you, but around you. Tonight, when you unlock your device, pause. Notice how quickly your thumb moves. Notice how instinctively you scroll. Notice how effortlessly content appears exactly where your attention goes. Behind each motion, there is measurement. Behind each click, there is analysis. Behind each recommendation, there is prediction. This is not about disconnecting from technology. It is about interacting with it consciously. Awareness changes interaction. Interaction shapes systems. Systems adapt to behavior, and behavior remains human. The invisible pattern continues. But now you understand it. If this perspective changed the way you see your digital world, and you want more deep explorations into the systems shaping modern life, subscribe to Behind the Events. Because the more we understand what happens behind the surface, the clearer the world becomes. Stay curious, stay aware, and remember, behind every event, there is always something unseen.